Hi everyone, how's it going? My name is Eva. I am going to be walking you through our Catalina collection here today. Here we have our Catalina Deluxe Tote, followed by our Catalina Deluxe Small, and then our Catalina Deluxe Large. We will start by talking about the differences in their sizes and what they're designed for. So the Catalina Deluxe Large can fit anywhere between 3 to 7 days worth of clothing. Keep in mind that that has a lot to do with the type of trip you're taking. So if you're going somewhere that is a little bit colder versus warmer, it might actually make a difference in the volume of your clothing and what can fit inside. We have here the bottom pocket. The bottom pocket can fit anywhere between 2 to 3 pairs of shoes. A lot of that has to do with the type of shoe size you are and what type of shoe you're packing. So an obvious comparison would be a hiking boot versus a flip-flop, way different sizes, so that's something to keep in mind. You can also store your toiletries down here, 311 cases. For when you're going through TSA, it makes going through a lot easier. What else? Let's see. So the other thing that's great about this bag is that it is designed to be your cabin bag. You can store it in your overhead compartment of your flight. Keeps it really simple for you to have that extra leg room underneath. Now moving on to our Catalina Deluxe Small Size. This bag can fit between 2 to 4 nights of clothing and 2 to 3 pairs of shoes here in the bottom pocket area. This bag is technically considered your carry-on bag. However, some aircrafts might allow you to take it on as a personal item, especially if you're not overstuffing it. You can stow it in your overhead bin for sure. However, depending on the size of the plane, you might be able to also stow it underneath your airline seat. Next we have here the Catalina Deluxe Tote size. This is the most compact in the collection currently. It fits 1 to 2 nights worth of clothing. It is your personal item and can be tucked under your airline seat. It also fits 1 to 2 pairs of shoes here in the bottom pocket. So here I have the Catalina Deluxe Small with me, and I'll use it to demonstrate the features that the Catalina Deluxe Collection has across the board. First you'll notice here is the crossbody strap. It has a Velcro feature, so you could take it off and attach it if you'd like to the shoulder straps for extra comfort on your shoulder. What's nice is that it is made with memory foam, so it makes it a little bit more ergonomic if you are wearing it in either mode. Next, we'll look at the bottom pocket. So opening this up here, and just so you can see, here we have a towel, a toiletry case, and a pair of sneakers inside. What's nice is it comes with this tray, so whether you're at your destination or at home, and if you want to take this out, you're very welcome to. You can keep your dirty clothing in here on the bottom, or any liquids, so that way you can easily clean this up if you need to with some gentle soap and a towel. Really great feature, probably my favorite in this bag. I also like keeping the toiletry case down there so that way when you go through TSA, you don't have to dig through your whole bag. You can just pull that out here as you go through. Next up we have this exterior pocket here with a nice zipper. On the back we have this double zipper. That's a pass-through sleeve that's intended to slip over your luggage. However, when not in use, you could zip up the bottom and then use it as a regular pocket too. Next, let's take a look inside. Each of the bags has an interior slip pocket. For this bag, we can see here that on the front side there are 2 slip pockets. The large also includes that. These are great for anything like a hairbrush. I like keeping my socks and then underwear on the other side. Just keeps things nice and tidy. In the Deluxe Tote, there's only one slip pocket. It's a little bit wider to accommodate the things that you need. Then on the other side, in the back zip area, we can show you that there is this nice Low & Sons logo, as well as this interior pocket where you can slip some of the items that you need to have that are a little more secure, like a wallet or passport. That way they're protected inside here. And that's it. That's all the features across all the bags that are consistent. The thing with the tote is that it has a few extra features. So let me go grab that and show that to you in a second. Here we have the Catalina Deluxe Tote, and I want to go over two of the features that are different for this style against the Catalina Deluxe Small and Catalina Deluxe Large. We have here a key leash that's attached to the bag, which is a great feature because you can clip on your keys right here and set them inside your bag so that way you can more easily find them. It's attached to the top, so literally all you do is tug and pull it out. And it's long enough so that way when you're wearing it, you can put it inside your front door. Then the other cool feature is because it's designed to be used every day, obviously if you're filling the bottom with things, you'll be limited with the amount of space. Sometimes you'll be shopping and want to add in a larger item that takes up the whole entire bag since this is more compact. So a cool design feature is that this inner panel that divides the bottom and the top, right there, that panel can be unzipped and rolled up. So let me go through that and show you. There's a little zipper on the inside bottom. Sorry, just trying to show you as nicely as I can. There we go. It attaches from the corner and you literally just zip around that bottom panel all the way to then expose the bottom of the bag. Here I just have some clothing and a blanket inside there that now I can access. Because you don't want this panel to just be in the way, you can roll it up, and then there's two little clips on each side of the bag, on this side and this side, where you can clip that in so that way you can comfortably go through whatever it is that you need. And now you have all this space here in your Catalina Deluxe Tote. Alrighty, so we're going to go through the different sizes and what fits inside. We'll start off with the Catalina Deluxe Tote since it's the smallest in our collection right now. And we'll use the same items consistently so you can see what is differently packed. First, I already have pre-packed the bottom, which includes the chunky sneakers as well as a toiletry case that holds some of the other items that I would need on my trip. Then I have here, there's a sweater, a pair of nighties, and a shirt to go with it, as well as two tops to go with these two pairs of denim as two outfit options. As a third option, I have a dress here with a swimsuit, just in case I need it for that trip. Lastly, I have here a bag of gadgets. I won't be going through and packing through all the pockets of this bag, just the main bodies, just to show you the spatial difference between the bags. So here, I'll zip up the bottom, open up the top, spread it open so that way I can easily add in whatever it is that I need. I'll start with the denim since it's the heaviest, followed by the tops and the nighties, slip those in. Then I'll put the bag of gadgets, all my tech stuff, chargers in here. Lastly, I'll take the dress and the swimsuit and slip that in here as well. Now let's zip this up. There's still a tiny bit of space, but I feel like this is a fair amount to pack. You always want to be safe in case you need to stow anything else inside there. So this is the Catalina Deluxe Tote with all those items inside. Next, I'm going to unpack this and I'm going to put in the Catalina Deluxe Small, and I'll add in a few extra items to pair well with what we are going to be packing. Since it's a bigger size, it'll be able to fit a little bit more. Alrighty, so next we're moving on to the Catalina Deluxe Small after packing the Catalina Deluxe Tote. We are going to include all the same items so that way you can see what else has been added. As you can see here in the bottom, we have the chunky sneaker as well as this toiletry case. I'm going to be adding in a pair of white slip-ons, just in case I need for another option for the day, as well as a pair of sandals tucked in here as well. I can feel good about having options for my trip. Zipping it up. Great. And now we're going to pack the main area. Again, we are omitting all the pockets that are inside here, just so that way we can focus on the volume of the bag. So next up is the pair of denim. We had two pairs of denims, both dark wash and light wash, and now I added in this gray pant just to have a little more dressy or casual option. To the shirt and jammy pile, I added in an extra sweater just in case I need to get cozy or have another top option, and another top as well here. Great. And finally, I have the dress and swimsuit, and then to it, I added this chambray shirt. And followed by the little electronics case. Closing it up now. That's the Catalina Deluxe Small. And this is Humphrey. So next up here we have the Deluxe Large. Similar to the Deluxe Small, I have added in a few items here. We'll walk through all that in a moment. The bottom pocket is already packed with all the same stuff that we had from our Catalina Deluxe Small. So those slip-on shoes, a pair of sandals, the chunky sneakers, as well as the toiletry case. Next, we'll show you what will go in the main area. The reason we didn't add anything to the bottom pocket is because generally it is around the same size, so don't need to really add anything there. Next up, we will add in the denim. So in the pant pile, I have here the original pair of denim as well as the dark denim that was in the toe. Then in the small, we added these green shorts. And then for the large, we'll add in this denim skirt just to have an alternative option to wear for the additional day of stay. Next up, we will add in the shirts. So here I added in this extra t-shirt to the pile. Previously, we've had these tops, pajamas, as well as two sweaters. Add those in two piles just to make this a little bit cleaner. Great. And then into this pile here, we have the chambray shirt. I added in a jumpsuit just to have another option. I have the original dress and the swimsuit that's packed up on top. Now we still have some space, so I figured why not bring a towel with us on this trip, whether we have a spontaneous picnic or head to the beach or pool. And then last is the little toiletry case. Now we still have some room here, but I don't want to overpack, right? So we're going to zip this through and show you. This is the Catalina Deluxe Large, fully packed. So next I'm going to be talking through the different use cases and helping answer maybe what bag to consider based off of the type of traveler that you are, the kind of cases that you'd like to use this bag in. So this is our Catalina Deluxe Large. It's the biggest one that we have, and we walked through earlier. This is a great bag if you love to take road trips, travel by train or by bus, because you don't have to be worried so much about size restrictions. It allows you to get the most bang for your buck, for sure, by what you can fit inside. This is also great for couples or families that like packing in one bag for shorter trips, as you can put your shoes for both him, her, or a pet, or for your kid. And then up top here, you can put in all your apparel that you'd be traveling with, or gadgets, and etc. For this bag, I'd also recommend the cold weather use case. If you're going to a ski lodge or tend to go to colder climates, this allows you to put a jacket in here on the bottom or bulk your sweaters here up top. Allows you to get more space inside here. Also, if you tend to be someone that travels with a roller luggage and check that roller luggage in, this is a great cabin bag to consider in lieu of a roller luggage. Also, it allows you to not have to have a personal item, but you can also have that additional handbag if you so choose. Next up is our Catalina Deluxe Small. This bag is great for someone that wants to have their cake and eat it too. I fall into this category, if I have to admit myself. The reason being is it has that extra space, so that way you can fit those extra items inside. It can be used as a cabin bag, but you could theoretically treat it as a personal item if you don't pack it to the brim. I will say that right now this is packed pretty full. I know it's not to the full capacity. I deliberately didn't choose to do that, but it does have the a bulk of the shape filled up. I would probably recommend adding a little bit less, so that way you can fit it into those restriction bins should you be stopped by an airline attendant to do so. This bag is also great if you are in a relationship and need to pack for more than one person, or in a family where you're packing for the little ones. I personally have a dog too, and having this little bottom pocket here for day trips is wonderful. Or if I'm going away to see my family, or if he's going away to be sitted, then it's a great place for me to stow all his little items, bed, etc. inside here. Also important to note is that this is a great summer travel bag. It can be used for beaches, picnics, heading to the park, going to the pool, all those things. Great outdoorsy bag for that reason. So the last bag I have here is the Catalina Deluxe Tote. This bag is great to use as an everyday bag, but because it is a personal item, it's also great to accompany a roller cabin bag if you are traveling on board a flight. It really takes advantages of the max average specs for a personal item on board a flight. Also great is that you can use it every day for commuting. So if you're going to work, taking it to the gym for a workout, all great things and ways to use it. You can also use it if you are heading to the beach for a picnic. Fits all the stuff that you need for yourself and maybe a little bit for someone else, like a dog. And then the last thing that's great is that it's used as a diaper bag with moms, and it's really popular because it has a long lifespan. It can be used as your hospital bag, as a baby diaper bag, and then as your child gets older, you could use it as a toddler bag to take it to the park or on a play date. And lastly, it's also great as a sleepover bag later on for those overnight travel trips that the child might be taking to grandparents or wherever. Easy, small bag to take with you for those kinds of things.